Thank you, Nancy, for fixing that for me. All right, let me show you guys something because this is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life. When you first go live, okay, this is my dashboard for going live on my computer. Okay, there's a button right here that says go live. You have to click it in order to, like, I have to schedule the stream, which the stream was already scheduled, and you have to click this stupid button in order to officially go live. But with Twitch, I don't have to do that. All I have to do is turn on my software and hit start streaming, and Twitch figures out everything else. Why is YouTube behind this curve? Anyway, I completely forgot about it. My apologies. That's a dumb implementation there. And the worst part is I wasn't even aware of it. I've been sitting here talking to my camera for, well, it's now 10:22. I started the stream at about quarter after, so about 7 minutes. Just sitting here talking to me. So, since nobody has heard anything I've said, welcome back, Clockmaster. Welcome back. I still can't pronounce your name. Yes, I remember you. You were here last night. I think it was last night or the night before. I can't remember which. I know you were here recently though, because you were in another stream where I was streaming the same game. Real quick, I'll go back over it fast. I just put another video out tonight, about 8 hours ago, and this is what it did. It just went for the moon. It just, yeah. And this, I owe this to you guys. You guys are doing this. At the end of the day, I get to make content, right? I make videos, I put them on YouTube, and I hope that people like them and engage them, and people find them interesting and entertaining. But I don't get to pull the trigger on what the video actually does. That's not up to me. I just have to sit here and hope that the videos do well. You guys subbing like crazy and commenting and liking the videos and engaging with everything has made the algorithm decide that I am a relevant person now. So when new people come to YouTube, they get served my videos more frequently and earlier on. So if you see here, this blue line is what my video actually did. This gray area here, this is what my shorts typically do, and you can see that it doesn't even have any data until I get up to about 18 hours. This is how long my videos usually sit and cook before YouTube decides, oh, maybe I'll send it to some people. Today, I posted the video, and an hour later, it had, that's about an hour, 565 views. Which I realize isn't a lot compared to a lot of other YouTubers. I mean, I'm not Mr. Beast over here, and I don't want to be. But this is still absolutely just unprecedented for me. My videos don't react this way, and it's ridiculous. And it's I owe you guys for this. You guys are the ones doing this. So thank you. This is amazing. Also, yeah, there's no audience data yet. This takes about 2 days to get fully calculated. And then there's engagement, and then there's comments. You know what? I don't want to show the comments. Comments are sometimes not okay. Like people put some really ignorant things in my comments, and I can get deplatformed if I show some of my content. So it was raining a minute ago, and I was really excited about it because my rainwater collectors were doing their job, getting water and setting it down into my water bucket. I don't know what I'm gonna do, if a whole lot of anything, with this game anyway. Wait, where the hell? I really don't, like, I want to go there, but I don't want to go there. Oh, I was collecting fireproof plastic. No, I can't play with the wife today. She's working. So she works Monday to Friday, but she works a shitty shift since it's third shift. So it's Well, it's Monday to Friday. It actually works out to Tuesday to Saturday morning, right? Because it's overnight. So she goes to work at like, she's going to be at work at like 10:30, 11 o'clock or so. Well, it's 10:30, I think. And then she has to get home until like 7 o'clock in the morning. So she works Friday night into Saturday morning. But then she has Saturday and Sunday off, which really is, she has Sunday and Monday morning off is what it really works out to. So through the week, I won't be able to play with her. It's just, we have too much going on as proper adults with kids to take care of and stuff. We just cannot stream. We can't work out a way to make that happen. Yay. Okay, that all harvested. Good. I want to be playing with the life. Do I have room in here? Probably not. I do. Okay. That radio is excessively loud. Like, it's actually hurting my ears. And there's no way for me, I don't think there's a way for me to turn just that down. Oh yeah. Well no, because music volume would be like the combat music and stuff too, and I really want that. Radio volume, look at that. Yeah, we're gonna turn you way the hell down. Atmos is okay. Alright. Well, I worked this morning. Me and my buddy went out and gathered up a little bit of scrap metal and took care of that funness. We did do a house clean out today too, which actually sucked a lot. Aside from the scrap metal, one of the other things we do is we have deals with realtors, like real estate agents. Shit. And when houses go into like foreclosure or they're being sold by a realtor, sometimes there's stuff left in the house from the previous owners, and that stuff has to go. So they call us, and we go in there and we clean out the house. At a pretty hefty fee. Because the price of convenience is very high, basically. If you want us to clean the house out, it's not as simple as like a lot of other things. Like when we clean out a house, we bring all of our own gear for the clean out. We don't call a dumpster company and get a dumpster in. Like we use a trailer that we have. So we bring all of our own gear, and we go in and we functionally just start pulling shit out of the house until we fill the trailer, and then we take it down to the landfill and then unload it from the trailer. We don't have a roll-off truck. We don't have a dump truck or a container truck. As much as we would like to have those things, we don't. Those things are very, very expensive. So. Okay. So we did one of those, made some money there, went and picked up a little bit of scrap metal. Nothing major. It was a bit of a slow day, to be honest. Holy shit. This is my dream job, man.
Did you hear that?
I put a bullet on both sides of his head before I actually hit him.
Open fire! Now! Captain!
I need to make a sniper rifle.
Oh, come on! Get
Yeah, I would very much like for this to be my job, to be able to stream for... Ow! Well, you're on the roof, you son of a bitch! Come back out. Gotcha. Anyway,
I will be reborn!
I wish people wouldn't do that. I don't like the whispers in this game. I think it's kind of cool that there's a method of leaving a message for other players. I don't like the fact that it gets in the way of all of the other interactables in the game, and players just put them in the dumbest fucking places. I'm going to say this, and it might make you laugh, but actually math. Despite the fact that I am a programmer and I use math all the time, it is my least favorite thing to learn. I have a really hard time understanding, like memorizing formulas, basically. It's not that I don't understand them, it's that I don't memorize them well.
Did you hear that?
Without something to immediately equate that formula to and how I can use it, it's difficult for my brain to store that information. So like, one of the most common mathematical things, are you guys familiar with what the Pythagorean theorem
Did you
is?
hear that?
Chat's a lot quiet. Alright. Let me just crouch here for real quick, okay? Let me just grab paint. That's so bright. I'm sorry, I'm blinding everybody here. Just change the colors. Control A and delete. Alright. Now, if I take this... Alright, so you have a triangle, okay? And what the Pythagorean theorem says is that this is side A of the triangle, this is side B of the triangle, and this is side C. If you square A and square B, and then add them together, so A squared plus B squared will always equal C squared. Always. Always. And what you can't visually conceptualize looking at this is what this function basically says. I want to make two of these triangles and stack them on top of each other, which makes it a square. Okay? So then you do this math, right? So if this is, we'll say this is 4 and this is 8, okay? So we'll say 4 squared, 4 times 4 is 16, okay? 8 times 8 is 64. All right, and then 64 and 16 is it's 10, and then it's 7, 8, and it's 80. Okay, so now if we take the square root of 80, okay, that will be what C is. Now I'm actually not good at doing square roots, so give me a second here. It's 8.944. We'll go with that as that's a number. Okay? So we'll say this is 8 point, I lost it that fast. And it was what, 8.944, I think I said. Okay. So this length is 8.944. Now, the only reason I can remember this is because I had to use this to make rafters for a roof that I built. So now I have a direct correlation of how I utilize this function in a real-world environment, and it's easier for me to remember. But when I had to learn this in school, I looked at the teacher like she grew a second head, because I'm like, that shit don't make no goddamn sense to me. Right? No, it does. It's just I had to be able to use it and like figure out like how I can apply that function to something before I was able to remember it. Somebody's here with an AK. I can hear it. So while math was my least favorite subject in school, it wasn't because I didn't like math. I had a really hard time with it. And it made it unenjoyable because I had a hard time just getting through it and remembering what I was supposed to be able to remember. Welcome back, Aiden. Well, the human mind likes to remember things in pairs. Like most people remember things in sets. Oh. Yeah, it is. 1 second. I forgot to turn the living room white out. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate that. Now I no longer have a halo. Yeah, it's because I have a really shitty green screen, basically. My green screen is just a green curtain that I bought at Walmart for, I don't know, I think it was like $11 or some shit. Just to make something passable so you don't see my living room behind me when I'm streaming. And it's very thin, so the living room light slash ceiling fan kind of shines right through it. There's actually another lamp here in the living room too that's over by the door, and when I leave that one on, you can see it like over here. I have to remember to turn all the lights out.
Come on.
And then I have one light right here in front of me, and I need to get a second one for the other side so I'm evenly lit, but you know, we'll get to that. Was I up there already? I was up. No, I was not up there. I shot the sniper that was up there, though.
There's someone there.
I'm about to get bullets in my back, aren't I?
Did you hear that?
Witness me.
Neat. Yeah, I mean, if there's odd shit going on with my scene, don't be afraid to say something. You know, it's fine. It's probably more than likely something I forgot to fix. So I know I came to this town last night, but I haven't actually completed any of the objectives in this town. Nice. Like an achievement. Or a journey.
Did you hear that?
Whoa. Where are you? I heard her speak, but... Yeah, I can see you, Aiden. crystals, those are really good to get. Those are...
Come on, buddy!
I think Aiden might be having trouble hearing me.
Come on, buddy! A game of hide and seek.
Ow. What? Where are the bullets coming from? Oh. Yeah, it's spelled differently, but yes.
Did you hear that?
Welcome back, bud.
Get ready to eat gunpowder! Open fire!
Well, that's
now!
rude. Snipe this. Yep, I remember. You've been here since my first like, it's not my first live stream, but like one of my first on this channel. Okay. I'm very confused as to what that's supposed to mean. Come on. Really? Is this the one door in the game you can't do this on? There we go. Got it. Oh, got that chest already. It's a YouTube. Is it an emoticon? Is that what that is? And is that an emoji? The little YouTube play button? I guess it is. Oh. The loading icons. Wait. Public event area, what? Public event. Oh, the cargo scaffold. Yeah, I'm not getting involved in that. You keep saying please, Aiden, and I'm not sure what you're asking me to do.
Did you hear that?
Get ready!
Also understand that there's a pretty long latency between when I say things and when you guys hear them. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. There might be a fix for that. Stream. I can't change it, but I will have to remember to update that so the latency is very low. I am currently playing Once Human. This is a closed beta test of the game. Me and the wife were invited back to play after we participated in the last beta test. It's supposed to be released Q3 of this year. It is an open world survival crafting game made by a company called NetEase. And they promise that the game will never be pay to win, and it's not even supposed to have any microtransactions in it. What's going on? Lena's Vault. Interesting name. I like it. Shit. Not a big fan of gunfire, though. Yeah. You're so much safer when you're dead. I want that jade statue. Yeah, it's really a cool game. It's going to like I said, it's supposed to come out Q3 this year, so I believe that's like July, August area. Yeah, June, July, August. Now that's what they're saying. I don't think it's going to be 100% ready by then, but it should be good to go by Q4, which is the standard October release that most games use.
I live, I die, and will be reborn.
There's still some like minor issues with dialogue, captions not lining up with things. Damn, I did dude skipping. Him too. Damn. So what I'm doing right now is running in and out of houses, and I'm just taking random garbage that's in the houses, right? And what you do is you take this stuff back to your territory that you're building. So again, it's a whole survival crafting mechanic, so you can build things. And one of the things you have to have is a disassembly machine, and you disassemble all of this stuff back into its base components. It's pretty much the only way to gather things, and it's a little bit like 7 Days to Die.
Get ready to eat.
In its current state, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10.
Come on, guys.
It's enjoyable enough. I don't not enjoy playing the game. None of the bugs that are in it are horribly game-breaking that I have found. The sounds are amazing. The sound effects, the music, the scores, all of that stuff is awesome. It's right on point. The wonkiness of the quest system feels kind of bad sometimes. Some of the features that are implemented are not fully implemented, like the navigation system via the map to help you get around. Sometimes does a better job of getting you lost than it does found, and it feels a little bit like using MapQuest. Mostly that, or just remove it, right? Like, because a feature for the auto navigation isn't necessary. Because it's there, I want to use it, but if it's not there, I just wouldn't care about it. It wasn't there in the last beta, and it was fine.
Did you hear
Come
that?
on, guys. We got to
No!
remember that.
How do they see with fucking buckets on their head?
Next day.
And then a lot of the translation errors feel really bad. The fact that the closed captioning does not line up with the words that are actually being said. It feels like less of a problem to me and more of a problem for somebody that actually needs to be reading those. You know, a la deaf people. If your accessibility features aren't right, then you need to be making that a priority. Closed captioning is there to support people that cannot hear, and if you're not communicating the information that they need to have, then that's a problem. So the captions are close though. Like you get the idea. Do I know the song? Hold on, my chat is doing whatever it wants, and there's song "Honest" by Baby Keem. I do not know that song. I don't even know who Baby Keem is. I like a lot of the mechanics during the game, like the rift space mechanic and stuff feels very good to use. I like the fact that a lot of the things are instanced, so like, let's see if I can find one. There are these purple bars that run into the sky like this. This one's caused by this rift anchor, but, ooh. Shit. There are other ones that have like a big circle at the top of them. Those are crisis events. And those are instants when you get near them, which is very cool. Okay.
Come on, guys!
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of crafting recipes require wood.
Come on, buddy! Let's dance!
I don't believe so. As far as I know right now, this game is only out on PC. I don't know what they're... Oh, they're supposed to release it on mobile, I believe.
Who's there? A game of hide and seek? You better hope I...
Oh, shit. No. See, and that's what I mean, like little bugs like that. Whoa! Somebody threw a Molotov.
I live, I will be reborn!
Yeah, the game is not released yet. It's supposed to be released Q3 of this year. That's what they're saying. And the beta test for the mobile version was just they just came off of that, but I don't know if that's going to be... Look, I don't know what the status of that is, because I don't like playing games on mobile. In fact, the only game I play on mobile is like Survivor.io, and I haven't played that in a year, so... Okay. I mean, I don't really have any interest in trying this on mobile. I get enough shit on my phone. That I would have a hard time seeing it anyway. Alright. First... all of my food went bad while I was... Jesus. Okay. Whatever. That's corn or roasted meat. Hello? Is that bin cut? Am I saying that right? Probably not. Don't turn off my flashlight. Finish eating. Perfect. All my stats are filled up. Except for my health and sanity, that's not looking great. So we're gonna go stretch out. Now I can pay better attention to chat while I'm doing this. I think my tiny human is gonna need medicine. Oh, keeps coming up. It's gonna. This is Once Human. It's a closed beta test of a game that's going to be released Q3 of this year. It is a survival open world survival crafting game in a post-apocalyptic setting. They did a really good job of building a game in that genre that does not include zombies, but also does include zombies. Nice. Nice. My recommendation to you is to avoid any amount of PvP if you're going to play it on mobile or anything else. While PvP can be fun, getting going with this game can be a bit tough. So I would recommend you learn the mechanics in a PvE environment. That way you're not dealing with players killing you the whole time too. Unfortunately, the sign-ups for the beta test for the PC version are closed, and there are no more codes being given out, access codes for it. They're done. So And honestly, they went quickly. They went very quickly. I lucked out. As I said, I was a part of the closed beta test too. So when 3 came around, I was just invited back. I didn't need an access code. I still had an account. Okay. Alright, you get gravel. Lots of tin ore, lots of iron ore, lots of copper, lots of sulfur. Sweet. Wow, you got all kinds of stuff, Holmes. No, I don't particularly care for PvP. It's not my thing. Like, I've played lots of PvP games. In fact, I played EVE Online for several years, and that game is all PvP all the time. And I did fine with it, but EVE was kind of different, right? I don't want that in there. Eve, you understood that the entire game was trying to kill you at any given time, and it felt different to play. Whereas games that have like designated PvP events and whatnot don't. It feels very toxic and really shitty. Especially when you get elitist pricks with meta builds and whatnot, and they just, you know... Once human. Oh. That's a link to their Discord. Build a synthesis bench now. If I have the stuff to do it. I do. Nice. Okay, so now I can make various explosives. This is good. Things go boom. Alright. I need to do some smelting here. Let's make some more steel. Let's make some more charcoal, because I'm like out. I have them wrong. There we go. All right. So the downside to the game is that the environment is fucking terrible. It really is. It's awful all the time. Like, it looks nice. It looks believable and no. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's one of those things I was talking about before. That's a crisis event. See the little red circle there? That's literally right here. That's actually a special event for me because I started the quest. Alright, well, I'll wait for the wife to do that because she has it too. Anyway, the environment is always foggy, or even when it's not foggy, everything is so drab and so depressing, and it's just... It almost feels like work playing sometimes, like emotional work, and it's not the game's fault, really, for that, and I almost feel bad, saying it, because the game does a good job of being atmospheric. It's a post-apocalyptic world. Just, sometimes I gotta take a break. I'm just like, oh, it's literally depressing sometimes. And it only gets worse as you go further into places, like, when you get up into here, am I doing this right? Yeah, like Shulk Peak and whatnot, it gets really just, ugh. Oh. So you don't feel like, as a player, you're having any real impact on the world, that you're helping to change it for the better. Which is one of the things I like about playing Minecraft, is that you can actively affect the world. And with mods, there are ways to like change biomes, and you can do all kinds of neat things. Okay. Man, Chad got quiet. I see you guys are checking out the links. Oh yeah, there's lots of lore. I haven't been able to get enough lore, though, to tell any kind of a cohesive story about how things got to be where they are. But there are definitely bits and pieces of it here and there. I mean, a good part, like it's pretty much understood that there's a solid reason why the world isn't just disarray, and that is explained. Yeah, what's up, bud? Okay. Yeah. I'm in lots of Discord servers, to be honest. Yeah, it probably wouldn't be that hard. I mean, if you go to my my Twitch, there's a link to my Discord in there. It would probably be a lot easier to find my Discord account because I give everybody my Discord information. Invite people. Copy. This is my Discord. I do have to verify your account manually. I don't have the permissions completely set up in here. But if you join my Discord, yeah, I'm right here. I mean, you can't do anything with just my Discord information. I mean, other than send me DMs. I mean, I know of an exploit that was being used a little while ago, where people were sending malicious files to each other. And essentially what would happen is what would happen is, like, you would get a DM on Discord from one of your friends and said, hey, I made this game, I want you to try it out. And when you go to run it, it's not a game, it's a bot that steals it steals your Discord authentication token. And then that person can pretend to be you. Thank you very much, Baked Bean Enjoyer. I am also a baked bean enjoyer. My wife does not enjoy it when I enjoy baked beans, for the obvious reason. So anyway, yeah, people were sending these malicious files to each other to steal their authentication tokens, and then they were getting access to their Discord information. So remember, never open anything that people send you, even if they're your friend, because it might not be your friend, you know, because that bot will then steal your information, go through your friends list, and then send the same message to everybody else that they made this game and with the executable attached to it. And it's trying to own all of the Discord accounts. It's not good. So never open anything. If one of your friends sends you something on Discord, find another way to talk to that friend, like via Facebook Messenger, or call them on the phone, or whatever, talk to them in school, or whatever. I don't care. Find another way to talk to them and verify that it's actually them sending you that file. I have been working on the internet since it was still called the Information Superhighway. I have seen every major exploit that has ever come up. I have been there for all the news breakdowns, and how to protect yourself from it. I was one of the first people to respond to the Heartbleed bug when that first came out. The TLS heartbeat issue. Yep, no, I told you that. I'm going to have to verify your account manually. I don't quite have permissions where I want them to be yet. Is that you, bud? Look like you're about 8. We're just going to set... Where are your... Oh, here we go. Roles. Verified. There you go. Oh, shit. You should now be able to post. What I'm trying to set up is a system where basically you go to the server rules, right? Like it's supposed to dump you into this channel when you first start, when you first come here, and then I'm trying to get a system so that you read this, and then when you read it, you just have to, like, I don't know, check a button or something that will automatically give you that role. Why are you being rude to me, wife? Why you hurt me? Why do you have to hurt me so? She's so mean to me. Hurt my feels. I feel like I was probably asleep when I signed this paper. I think I was coerced. I signed under duress. No, that shit's way too expensive. No trespassing. Oh, my tin man came back with goods. With some tin. Okay. Oh, leather. If you're still there, hon, I got our synthesis bench. I got enough fireproof plastic and other stuff. Like repeatedly going up the Highland and just farming up junk. Which I should be able to build a power generator now. Yeah, I need fuses. Okay. Need both fuses. synthesis bench probably, or supplies bench. Yeah, so now we can make explosives. Fuse. That's kind of a problem. Maybe here. Okay, it's not going to be under gear. Like anyway. No. This is frustrating. Is there a mimetic I need for? Because you used to need a mimetic just for fuses. So. Explosive scout drones, stardust barriers. Doesn't look like it. Electrical parts. Okay. I'm really fucking confused. A red one. This guy? Yeah, that's what I thought, but I typed fuse in the search box, and I get nothing. Oh, I had to scroll up. Jesus H. Yeah, man, that's what the link's for. If you want to join my Discord, by all means, join my Discord. Why did it retract the message? By all means. Keeps work dev. There's the link there to just insta join it, man, to make your life easier. Shit. That away. Yes. Yeah, that's actually the primary reason that I stream. Is that I'm building a video game. What I'm doing right now is taking a break from that because of the beta tests for this, and because but typically, like right now, because it's through the week and my wife is working and we can't game together. Ariane, speaking of the wife, there she is. Call me if you need anything, sweetie. Typically right now I'd be working on my game. I'm doing the beta test because the beta test is the thing I'm involved in doing. But when we're not testing stuff and I'm not gaming with the wife, I'm absolutely working on my game. I am building an arcade-style shooter, very similar to the Nintendo Classic Jackal. Where you control a jeep. You have to drive that little jeep around and blow open buildings and save prisoners of war and get them to the helipad while fighting against tanks and guys with machine guns and shit. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty rough model. There is a working demo of the game if you're interested in that. But if you're watching the stream on a phone, you're not gonna have a good time with the demo. I don't have any of the touch controls. I didn't even thought about them, to be 100% honest. Which is something I would like to rectify, I think. It is. It's literally the purpose of the Discord is to advertise the game development process here. So I have general chat. That's for Helldivers. Streams. I don't know where my. Yeah, see, there's a whole channel just for game progress right here. Well, not channel. What is this? This is it's a media channel. This is for community service. Good man. PC is the way to go. Obviously, I won't be giving the game away. I mean, I'm going to charge like $10 for it on Steam or something. Maybe not even that much. Maybe like $7.99 or some shit like that. But there is a demo for free that you can play on GX Games, and if you just go to my Twitch, there's a link for that. There's a link at the bottom of my Twitch page, right here. I'm gonna pause that. That's annoying. See, if you go to my Twitch, it's literally right here. It just says play the demo. But again, you're going to want to do this on a PC, and you're going to, more importantly, want to have one of these. It does have keyboard controls, but they don't feel as good to use. Like, you can use the arrow keys to move, and then you have 1, 2, and 3 to use the machine gun, grenades, and bazooka. But yeah, it feels much better with a controller to play. Again, these are all minor things that I need to get worked out before I release the game. You know, like I said, I probably want to have touch controls so that it is mobile compatible. The problem with mobile compatible games is I have to upgrade my Game Maker Studio license to be able to release for mobile platforms, and that's a pretty costly thing. No, that would work fine. Xbox controller, that's actually what this is. It looks like a PlayStation controller because it has a PlayStation controller layout, but this is an Xbox controller. It's actually both. There's a little selector switch on the back of it here, where I can switch between Xbox 360 and Direct Input. Which Direct Input is like the the Windows DirectX input system. So it does both, which is very cool. Alright, I'm going to take 5 minutes real quick to get a smoke and refill my coffee and make sure that all the children in the house are asleep and that, you know, I get to do my rounds. So I'll be right back, and I will still be in chat on my phone. I'm back. Let me just fix Discord perms here quick. This guy looks like I'm gonna set you to where's permissions? Roles. Verified. Okay. No, the UI has not changed since 2015. Have you ever used GameMaker? Yeah, let's make this a slightly more intelligent stream. Oh, I don't want to save the image. Don't save. Close this. Okay. We'll just update this to software and game development. And name this teaching. Okay, done. Now, where's Steam? Right there. Let me open GameMaker. Tests. In GameMaker, you can have an object, right? And that object has events attached to it. This is the create event. So when the object is first created, this event fires, and any code that's inside of this code window fires. Okay. This also has a visual scripting engine the same way that Unreal does. But I don't like it. I prefer to use actual code because I've been programming for a good number of years and I'm not intimidated by writing code. And then there's step code. Every frame, the step event fires, so any code that's in here will also fire. Unity does exactly the same thing. It's just different the way it looks. So if I go into Unity, I have no idea how long this is going to take to open. By the way, I haven't opened Unity in forever. Oh boy. Hang on. Do I not really? Wow, they made a lot of changes. Okay, so, and this is why I'm not using Unity right now, because Unity changed their licensing agreement recently. And I'm pretty sure that board meeting went something to the extent of, let's take all the really bad ideas we have, munch them together, call it an EULA, and then push it out to everybody whether they like it or not. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter how you choose to get GameMaker. I got it off of Steam, so that if they do updates to the engine, Steam automatically downloads the updates for me. It's just a brainless thing I don't have to worry about now. It doesn't really matter, though. There's no difference in version or anything. It's fine. Does this not go? Oh, this is still installing. Okay, that's going slowly. you can get Game Maker on Steam. They're Lollipop. And yeah, they well, it depends, right? How much money they take based on how much money your game makes. And but it's not based on how much money your game makes. It's based on how many times your game is downloaded, which is a really shitty way to go about it, because that's going to involve tracking. So if the engine developer, Unity, is going to charge me a license fee for the number of downloads of my game, or not downloads, but installs of my game, that means I have to track installs in order to properly, pay that particular amount of money. Or Unity itself is going to be doing that tracking, and I do not approve of tracking anyone without their consent. So I have not been using Unity for any active development until they decide to pull their foot out of their own goddamn mouths. I still have the engine because it's relevant, and because I can still use it as a teaching tool when I'm doing streams. Is this gonna not fucking load or what? Why did all of my Unity versions are gone, Mike? This still says that it's installing, but it's... I don't have a fucking... Oh, it's down here. Okay. There we go. Worst progress bar ever. This is going to take forever because I'm streaming, by the way. Hello there, K-Free, in my Twitch chat. I don't really get a lot of people here. Are you still even here? Yeah, you are. How about that? Agreed, Biscuit. I'm sorry, Biscuit. Wow, Bincut. The new release methodology and licensing agreement that they've got is just absolute trash. It's, aside from the fact that it's dumb, it's not even properly enforceable. Like I said, unless they start implementing tracking into their own executables. The game that I was just playing, or the game that I'm working on, Lollipop. Well, it's my chat is really small, and we as human beings are lazy, so I looked at most of the letters and assumed what it must have been. The game that I'm working on is called Rescue. And yes, Once Human is what I was playing. But the game's called Rescue. The game name is not set in stone. It's just what I have as like an internal development title. I'm probably going to change it because I don't particularly like it. But I do want it to be something simple like that. Yay, installation complete. Okay, so I can go to projects. This is not the editor version. That's fine. We'll just... Can't I force it to... Oh yeah, I can. We'll just open it with this. That's fine. Just change the fucking version. Go. I'm not going to use this code anyway because this was actually the first version of the game that I'm working on. And I didn't like the way Unity handles tile maps in 2D. It was really, really buggy and it pissed me off. So I switched to Game Maker because their tile map system is a lot less convoluted. It probably doesn't look like it, but I promise I have an absolute powerhouse of a computer. And the fact that this engine takes this long to load up the UI for the studio is just redonkulous. There we go. Okay. So we have Unity here. So essentially, when you, just like in GameMaker, if you create an object, we'll just create an empty. You can create I usually have a folder called _scripts, and I'll just create a new C# script, and we'll just call it object behavior. All right, and it's already got some basic information attached to it, so I can click the game object, and then I can click the script and drag it over as a component. And now when I edit the script, it will edit that game object's behavior. This is no different than the way GameMaker handles an object, where you click it and then you click its events and it opens up the code editor for it. Is this not gonna let me edit this? Like, really? It's not. It's not because it's not. I don't have a code editor configured. Seriously? It doesn't come with Mono Develop anymore? Like, edit. Where's my preferences? Open C# project. External code application path does not exist in C. Okay. Where? I'm trying to find how to do that. You know what? I'll just project. I would like to open this in Explorer. That would be good. Why does this not have an Explorer hook? Alright, so... Just in my... There it is, Unity folder. Projects, Jeep game. assets, scripts, object behavior. Okay. So here's the actual C# code for the object. Everything that happens inside of the start method right here is basically the create method of GameMaker. This happens one time when the object is created. Now that's not entirely fair because this is a real class. I should be able to say and create a real constructor. But it tends to want to be mad if you do that. So you can do all of your initialization code here. Any class variables that you're going to have, they're going to live here. And then update is called every frame. So this is your step event, basically. And then you also have fixed update, which is a special update that is called after update. And this is for like fixing text layers and stuff like that, because things don't always render properly when you're doing draws. So you can use fixed update for things that absolutely have to be on top and have like skewing problems and whatnot. Now, I'm not going to get into all of this because I'm not using Unity right now, and there's a lot of setup that this project would require before I can even get into the build. But I just wanted to show you that essentially all you have to do is make a script for each object that you put in the game, and then drag that script right over as a component, and then you can use that component or you can use that script to drive that component within the game, whether you're writing like behaviors for AI or reactionary control for reacting to the player's input, that kind of thing. All right, let's get the fuck out of Unity because this thing drives me crazy. And like I said, I haven't tried Unity or Unreal yet. I do want to because of Nanite. I think Nanite is very cool. The stuff that they're doing with that, the pre-rendered backdrops and whatnot, is just absolutely crazy. I have not tried Roblox Studio because I don't play Roblox. I don't like Roblox. I haven't even tried the game, to be honest with you. What happened was when Roblox first came out, it was surrounded by a lot of like serious controversy with like pedophiles and whatnot using it to find kids. And it really turned me off. And the fact that the moderation teams within Roblox wasn't doing a whole lot about it, to solve that problem. And it made me, really disinterested in the game. Could I figure out Roblox Studio? Yeah, most likely. I could figure it out pretty quickly. I have worked on games like, I don't know if you're familiar with Second Life. A game that I absolutely detest, but I had some friends that were playing it, and they needed help with some of the scripts and stuff, and we ended up building an entire sound stage and studio on one of the islands, and with broadcasted music and stuff. It was very cool. It was a lot of code there, a lot of scripts. Cost them a lot of money. Yeah, man, it's because you're starting at the wrong part of the development process. So let me illustrate this for you. Okay. When you are making a game, the first thing you need to start with, okay, is your design document. You're going to write a textual representation of what your game should look like. You can download these for free on the internet. There are templates for them all over the place. So find yourself a design document and then start filling in the blanks of what your game is, how it's played, what are the controls, what are the settings, what is the primary game loop, you know, where is the fun factor, all of that. That's all going to go in your design documentation. What features you want to implement, how you want to implement them. Okay, that's all in here. This is going to keep you on task, and it is very important to have this. All right. Now, after that, you're going to choose an engine. Okay, so you need to know what type of game you're making. That's going to be in your design document. Okay, after you figured out what kind of game you're making, now you want to select an engine. Okay, because some engines do some things better than other engines do. Game Maker is great for 2D things, but it's not great for everything, and not even everything 2D, right? If you're making an RPG, a role-playing game, well then, maybe Game Maker isn't the tool you want to use. Maybe that is. Maybe this is. This is an excellent tool. Okay? Maybe it's not. You have to make that decision for yourself. So, now once you pick an engine, now you need to choose a language. I think I spelled that wrong. Yeah, I definitely did. I don't think that goes there. I don't think any of that goes there. I have no idea how to spell. Why does that look so absolutely wrong? I need a... Yeah, like that. Okay. I had to type it. I did have it spelled right the first time. And the language is going to be based on the engine, right? So you're either going to write C or C#, okay? Or you're going to write GML for Game Maker language, or you're going to write, you know, maybe Visual Basic if that's what the language uses, or Lua. You know, you're going to have to pick a language here, okay? That again, this language needs to have the ability to work with the engine, but also have the power to make your design doc come true. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit of research on your part. Right, once you get that done, and you're through all of this, now you're going to make a prototype. That's what my demo is. It's on it's on GX Games. That is a functioning prototype. The game that you are playing there is not even the same game project that is in my Game Maker Studio. It's an entirely different thing. I rebuilt it. The code that I have is nothing like the one that's on that website. Okay, I have refactored and optimized a bunch of things in an entirely new way. So you're going to make yourself a prototype and then probably upload it to GX Games, or if you have the ability to export the game as a web game, you're going to want to get your prototype out there. And you're going to do that because the next important step you can do is, after you make the prototype, is let people play it. This is crucial. You must let people play your project. Let them see it and get their feedback. Feedback is crucial, especially in early game dev. Okay, because this is the time you want to know whether your game is fun or not. And if it's fun, that's cool. Roll with it. And if it's not fun, that's a problem, and you need to find out why. You can't get mad at people to give you feedback. Like, hey man, it kind of feels like trash. Or they say, well, and let's be realistic, people are mean. They're gonna say mean things. They're gonna say, dude, this game's garbage. Now, obviously, the game's probably not garbage. You put a lot of time and work into it. You're gonna ask them, why do you feel that way? Okay, what feels bad about the game? Explain to me. That way you can work on those things, and if there's bad mechanics, remove them. If there's mechanics that are difficult to use, maybe simplify them. Okay, if there's graphics that just look like shit, well, that happens sometimes. You might have to fix some images or hire an artist or something like that. Okay, this is super fucking important. And if you don't do this, you're not going to have anything worth playing. Let people play it. That's why my demo is on GX Games. I want people to play it and tell me, hey, this is cool. Hey, this feels really hard. This is too hard. The secrets are almost impossible to find and they don't feel fun. Okay, cool. That's fine. That I will take that feedback under advisement, and then any feedback I get goes back in the design document. That way I don't forget it. Okay, I have a section in my design document that just says player feedback, and I note their name and any thoughts that they have on the project. That way I can mitigate those concerns before I get to a release. And then the next thing you want to do is continue developing prototypes. You want to continue doing this over and over again until the game gets where you want it to be. Once it's released, well, now things start getting a little tough. When you're going to release the game, you're probably going to want to release on Steam. Okay? Why are we releasing on Steam? Why would we do that? Well, because Steam manages everything for you. They take a small percentage of whatever your sales are in the game, but they're going to manage everything for you. Okay? But to get started with this, you need 30 days and you need $100. Okay? You have a minimum of $100 down you're going to put so that Steam will create you a developer page for your game. Okay? And then for the first 30 days that that developer page exists, you can't even upload your game. Okay, what you have to do is you're going to fix up that page. You're going to add graphics, descriptions, whether or not the game's in beta, all of that information that you see on a Steam store page. Okay, let's just go to a store page. Factorio, that's a good one. Let's go to the store page for Factorio. Okay, you're going to be creating this stuff. You're going to be making media. You need your images and your videos. Okay, you're going to write all of this fun stuff right here about the game. And then if the game is a demo or DLCs or whatever, any of this stuff, you're going to set up all of this information. Okay, whether the game is Steam Cloud involved or if it's has remote play, family sharing. You're gonna set your system requirements for the game. Okay, you're gonna configure all of this information, get all of your artwork in place. Okay, and actually build yourself a store page up. You're gonna need to make all of this imagery from scratch. Okay, or like I said before, hire an artist. That's what they're for. Okay, once you get that, and after 30 days, now you can upload your game. And when you upload your game, you are selling it for money. This is going to have a major issue. Someone eventually is going to download your game and it's not going to work. Don't know why. It's probably their problem most of the time, but it might not be. Could be yours. Could be bad code. Could be a library or something that just doesn't get along with their computer for some fucking reason. But it's not going to work. And they're going to refund it. Steam handles that for you. You don't have to manage it. Steam handles that for you. You're going to set the price of your game. Okay, we're going to say, let's say you sell your game for $20. Okay, that's a pretty fair price for most titles from an indie developer. You're going to sell your game for $20. Well, $20 here is not the same thing as $20 in Mexico. It's not the same thing as $20 in Argentina. It's not the same thing as $20 in Great Britain. It's not the same thing as $20 in Austria. Steam automatically does all the conversions for you. All right, bud. You take it easy, get some rest. So since Steam does all of the monetary conversions for you and takes care of all the sales, now, and you can adjust that yourself. You can actually discount specific regions, which I actually recommend you look into doing, because there are places that are very poor, and if you want to sell any games there at all, you're going to have to discount it. And then we're looking at areas like Brazil. Brazil's economy is absolute trash, and people there just do not have the kind of money needed to invest in video games. So you're going to run your game probably 75% of its base value in Brazil. So if $20 equates to... Actually, let's just do this. USD to Brazil money. I don't even know what their money's called. It's called the real. Okay. So if your game is $20, it's 105.75 Brazilian real. Okay, that's what it would look like to a Brazilian player looking at your game in Steam. It's going to say 105.75. You're going to discount this because that's a lot of money to them, and you're going to take that down to 15 real. That's it. 15, which means it's $2.84 American. And you look at it and go, well, why the fuck would I sell my game down there for $2.84? Because if you don't sell it for $2.84, you won't sell it at all, and they will just pirate your game. Okay, sell it for the $2. So localized pricing is very important. And again, you're going to continue getting feedback from players, via the store reviews and whatnot. Okay, and by all means, continue taking that information in and continue working on the game. Really? Oh. Might be. My OBS is mapped to various keys on my keyboard, and I probably clipped one of them. Alright, so, if you're really interested in game development, what I would recommend you do is join this community. Okay. We're gonna go visit him real quick. Why did it open that? That's not what I told it to do. Okay. This is, I'm gonna pause that. This is Pirate Software. This is written, this is Thor's channel. His name is Thor. He's a really good dude. He's very, very nice. Does a lot of really cool things for people. As you can see, he plays a multitude of games, and he is also working on a game called Heartbound, which the music that you're currently listening to is also from Heartbound, because I own it. And somewhere here I have it. Right there. I have the game, and I also bought the soundtrack. So that I could use it in my streams. Thank you much, Danger Donut. That's very funny, by the way. Oh, pardon me. I love your name. So yeah, if you're really interested in game development, go join Thor's channel. He's been doing it a little bit longer than me. He's been in game dev longer than me, but I've been in software development longer than him. But he's a very knowledgeable person. Your message was retracted. It is another fine day in paradise, and I am just doing my stream thing, as I do pretty much nightly anymore. I think this is my life. I think I stream every night now. Crap, where's paint? There we go. So yeah, if you want to make a game, start with your design document. Okay, you can. I'm going to leave this up on the screen for a minute. You can take a screenshot if you want. That way, you have a somewhat cohesive list of the appropriate steps you need to take. And I even put little boxes here so you can just check them off as you go. That's actually a trick I learned from Thor, is putting the boxes in there. He also uses Microsoft Paint quite a bit in his stream to explain things. Good. I'm glad you feel that way, Danger. I really am. I'm Gen X, right? So my humor tends to be a little bit more sarcastic, and I think a lot of people miss that. They look at it and then they think I'm just being a dick, and really I'm just being real. Alright, we'll close that line. Boink. Done. And we'll close this. And this. Alright. Let's go back to... That's huge. Look at that. Wow, my subscribers. Which I have my subscribers right above my head now. In the top corner, 3,357. That's pretty cool. This number is going up at an alarming rate, and I actually am finding it a little concerning. Look at this. Okay. Now, my YouTube account is very old. I mean, look at this. It goes all the way back to 2013. Okay. And my YouTube, I've actually been using YouTube longer than that. Just this is how old this account is. Okay. And then right here, I made my first video. And got my first subscriber. And this was up to about 1,529 people. Okay. This was up until March 16th or so, as it says there. Okay, which is like what? A week ago? No, it's actually what? Yeah, it's about a month ago. Okay. And then I made that one video. And it went up to here. It just went up one. I wasn't even paying attention. It went up one. So, yeah. Recently my channel has, I don't want to say exploded, but it's definitely, like, number go up a lot. And it's concerning for me. I never did this with the idea of I wanted to be internet famous. Oh, Jesus. You're going to make my number go up in the corner. There we go. I'll just bring that back up. There we go. Keeps plays YouTube subscriber count. Streaming now. Yeah, so this is... Aw. Alright, bud. Appreciate you stopping in, man. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all of this extraneous growth. This is crazy sauce. that anymore. Actually, I did want that. There we go. And I have little fireworks back here because my newest video is just blowing up. Absolutely. Just shorts. Oh my god. What do the comments look like? Probably nothing great. Alright. No, actually the comments section's pretty tame there. Refresh the... I shouldn't have to refresh the page. That's a live feed. What, my dashboard, you mean? Yeah, it hasn't gone up that one, but it will. Yeah, the right above me, right? The counter here. That is actually this page. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. It's why is it doing that? See live count. This. It's actually this page. It's an OBS browser source that I just popped in there, and then the URL for that browser source is just this. I copied it and pasted it so that it just displays this, and you actually can't see it, but because I have the source slightly off screen. But all of this bit right here, it's actually there too. It's just above the screen and you can't see it. So this should update. This bad boy here should update exactly when this does on screen. Okay, this is annoying. Hold on, let me just see something. Alright, that person's not still here? No, okay. Let me just see something. Account created November 10th, 2015. 1 messages. Okay. Yeah, it should go down. Yep, there it is. It went down. All right. Yeah, well, that's... Yeah, it's gonna be, man. Nothing can be 100% instantaneous. It's just the way the internet works. Like, even like, if you follow anybody on Twitter and stuff, when they post things, you don't see it for about 3 to 5 minutes before it actually gets posted to your notifications. Because the server does not to call this a cell phone. We're going to call this a cell phone. Okay. And then you have the Twitter X server here. Okay. And with web application on it. Okay. And API. So when you make a tweet through or somebody makes a tweet through the Twitter app, it sends that information to here. Okay. This has to then store that information in a database. It's like a honeycomb. It's a terrible database. Okay. Via some other magic here that we're not going to get into because it's way more complicated than I need it to be for this conversation. But the server does not do this. It does not push that data down to other people that care about it. What happens is every few minutes your device requests that information or requests changes. Over what's called AJAX. Okay. And what AJAX is the asynchronous JavaScript runtimes. It's code that you can write to periodically look for information or update things off of the main browser process. So it's sort of a background task that runs periodically. But it's not really background. That's just how they want you to think of it. Browsers don't have a concept of real backgrounding. So, because they're, for the most part, single-threaded, with the exception of Google Chrome, but even then, a single Google Chrome tab is a thread. So, oh, crap. Which is why this only fires like every 3 to 5 minutes. Now, you could change that. As a developer, you can make that fire every 30 seconds if you want. But you shouldn't. And you shouldn't because that many requests coming in over and over and over again, you know, times millions of users, right, would turn into a DDoS attack, basically, and this would just die. I mean, I like balls too. Mostly basketballs, footballs, soccer balls. Seems a bit random. Yoink. Yoink. Yay. Yeah, no, it probably doesn't. I don't really care. I mean, my older brother is gay. Well, my older brother was gay. Now my older brother's dead. So, now he's not nothing. Now he's a corpse. All right, bud. I'm actually running out of steam myself. I don't really want to play Once Human right now because I really miss playing with the wife. I definitely want to play Helldivers. Okay, I still don't care. If you meant gay or not, I really don't give a shit. It's whatever to me. Yay! Oh yeah, you did. Thank you, I appreciate it. That helps me out quite a bit. guess I'll watch it again. It's really late. It's 12:30 at night. And I slept like all day. So I'm probably not going to sleep at all tonight. Okay. Yeah, man. Alright, we'll go get some shut-eye, man. Oh. Okay. Probably should be getting more sleep than that, man. Just saying. It's, not great for you. Oh, you know what? I need to be looking for... Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm really trying to work out a way to stream earlier in the day. It's just very difficult with my family situation. What the f... Every time I come past this house... Oh... It's the Stardust Resonator. Okay. That's what's making that awful sound. Anyway, my living situation the way it is, it's very difficult for me to stream during the day. I want to, because I feel like it would make the stream more accessible for people, you know. It just, with kids and shit, it's very hard. Can we, I just want to, oh my god. So in the trunks of the cars, if a lot of the cars you can rummage through the trunks, and if you can, you will always find oil, premix oil, which you can use as fuel for the motorcycle. I'm really low on fuel, and I kind of need to find some cars to rummage, but you can't rummage them all. Like this one, you cannot. I'm currently playing on PC. I do most of my gaming on PC. I have other consoles, like, I have a PS4, Switch. I don't own a PS5, I don't want one. Because I don't play consoles enough to warrant paying for a PS5. We have a Switch. There are some awful sounds going on around me, and I'm very concerned. I'm just gonna run you over, that's fine. Take it easy, bud. All of this because I want the great cars. loot. Yeah, with 3 kids in the house, it makes it difficult to get anything accomplished while they're still awake. At least in terms of, you know, having to have my microphone open. Oh, yeah. On top of the fact, I actually just bought a new mic. Well, my wife bought it for me because she's awesome. I got a Blue Yeti. But I can't use it yet. It's a cool mic, but it's picking up like radio interference from something, and it's making a really horrible high-pitched scream. And I'm not going to make you guys listen to that. It's terrible. I mean, I can't hear it, but you all will, and it will make my stream basically miserable. So I have to figure out what's causing that. It's definitely like electromagnetic interference. I just need to figure out where it's coming from, and I'm pretty sure it's coming from the USB ports in the back of my computer. It's fine, dude. Don't worry about the hate on me. It's fine. Look, as a human being, not everyone is going to agree with my position on things. That's fine. You don't have to agree with me. And if you want to be upset about it, fine, be upset about it. That's on you. That shit doesn't bother me in the least. But here's what does happen. Every time somebody gets mad at me and is like, I'm going to say something rude in his comments because that is what I do. I'm an internet Karen. Okay, cool. Every time you leave a comment on my video, it counts as engagement for me. Whether it's good or bad. Do you like my video? You hit a little thumbs up? Cool, that's engagement. Do you not like my video? You hit the little thumbs down? That still counts as engagement. There's no such thing as a bad comment. There's no such thing as bad engagement. Every time somebody interacts with one of my content, it helps me. Oh, you want to make a remix of my video and say something rude to me? Cool. Now every time somebody watches one of those videos that you remixed, I get credit for that too. I farm you twice for XP. Hate on me all day long, doesn't hurt me in the least. And obviously, if you say something really outlandish or absolutely ridiculous, I'll just delete the comment. If you say something blatantly hateful or like, you know, like narcissistic or sexist or racist or whatever, then I just hide you. I can just click on your name and hide you in the comment section, and you will never, like, you can comment on all of my videos and I still get all that engagement, and no one but me will ever see it. Well, maybe. It's not a matter of being smart, man. It's a matter of being experienced. I'm 41 years old. I've seen some shit. You know? I've just been around for a while. Deviated wheat. That's new. Where am I? I am exactly where I want to be for the first time ever. Holy hell, I managed to navigate. I've been in software development for a pretty long time. I'm on fire. In the rain, somehow. Let me see where I am. I want to put a pin right there. No, I don't, because it's going to drive me crazy. Alright, but I kind of know it's over here by Rippleby on the roadside. Right. And by a lot, right? Like that video I have that blew up, it's got almost 200,000 views because people just kept commenting and I kept commenting back. I spent 2 weeks replying to comments for that video. And every time somebody left them a comment, it just pushed me, it kept my videos relevant. And the YouTube algorithm just keeps sending me out to people. So, plus the video was it started with one of those trends, that sound that has gotten very popular. That's a big thing too, because the trend itself is really popular. So it was kind of a perfect storm of stuff. I can. Yeah, it's got 191,000. Still technically gaining traction. Slightly. Okay, that is still technically going up. Just slowly. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to check comments on that video again. And that video is 2 weeks old, so that's saying something. I was hoping this would still be a thing. So in the last time I played the beta, this road was just covered in cars that you could loot for oil, and it looks like that might still be the case. And that's really big. Unfortunately, I'm about to get into fights with things that are a lot stronger than me, so we'll see how well that goes. That car doesn't have a trunk. Say portable mixed fuel. Can't loot that one. Can loot this one though. Okay. And also random junk that you can disassemble, which is good. That's a bad day. Oh, I have to turn off the Hardbound soundtrack. Because we have two different games making, or two different sounds happening here. Now, the YouTube algorithm is something that is all of us YouTubers struggle to understand. My very good friend, this music is incredibly loud. Jesus. Stop that. Anyway, oh, I appreciate you. You will be my 3,360th subscriber then, according to the number up there. I ride around a lot, and with the stream, I find myself talking and just riding the roads and not always like paying attention, and I consume a huge amount of fuel. So, It's fine. It just adds an interesting bit of difficulty to my playthroughs. Oh, this is the road. This has got all kinds of fuel in it. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, boy. Your other account. You know, I can't even say anything. I've got 3 YouTube accounts. This is great. What a gigantic amount of fuel. Well, that's gonna be tough. Oh, there we go, I got it. There's no fuel in that one. That's got no trunk. This one? Yep. Here we go. More fuel. Cool. How much fuel do I have? $59. Not enough. More. Need more. We got nothing there. Wait. It did something. No? No. We're seeing stuff. You're tough. I don't want to play with him. What level am I? 21. Yeah, it's 7 levels above me. That's gonna be a rough fight. This game also has the concept of what's called crushing blows, which basically anything that's like more than 4 or 5 levels above you can hit you substantially harder than it normally would be able to prevent you from like cheesing fights and stuff. This was the first time I ever saw that was actually World of Warcraft. Anything that was 4 levels above you or higher would hit you like 4 times harder than it was normally able to. Making the fight functionally impossible to win, unless you were playing a paladin, which was not something they expected. What are you, Tenor? Water and food. A little bit more food. And a lot bit more water. There. Okay. Okay. I'm out of cars. No. No. Oh, that was lootable. Yep. And that's a win. can't see. What? My Twitch chat is gone. Like, gone. What the hell? Tools. Docs. Chat. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Chat. Stats. Nope, not that. Docs. There we go. Did I miss anything? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. That's really concerning. I managed to somehow close my Twitch chat in OBS. Like, I don't have YouTube chat in OBS. I can't have both. So, at least not that I'm aware of. So I actually have like a Chrome window open that just has YouTube chat in it. And it's like right next to OBS. I really need to get a third monitor on my left-hand side that's turned upright. That way I can stack stuff in it. There's fucking garbage everywhere. Jesus. I mean, I realize it's post-apocalyptic, but God. That's a bad day. That's a paramedic. Someone did not receive the help they needed there. Looks like it's Rosetta. I don't want to get anywhere near that. That's a PvP area. Right? Yeah, that's this. That's the Windward Point Frontier. We're not going to mess with that. Oh, but there's a tower there, so I am going to mess with that. fast moving cars. Okay. Tower unlocked. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, there's something there, but it's not there. That's why it's glowing. Usually that glowy red light tells you that there's a chest there, but that's weird. And sometimes they're hidden, like you just barely see them, but there's nothing there. Nope. Okay, it seems to be that truck. That truck has a problem. Or a thing. Can I rummage the front of it? Is that what I'm missing? No? Can't do anything with it? Gross. Yeah, okay, there's something up with that model. Or the object they're using in-game. Okay. What? But Imgo was cured. You have Pyromaniac. Oh, I'm getting whims because my insanity's dropping so fast. Okay, so I need better gear for that area. That's wild. Holy shit, that's wild shit. We're not even gonna fuck around. I want to go to that teleport tower though. Shit. Well, that didn't do anything for my sanity. Nice. Aluminium. Nice. Fucking tungsten. Oh, I need a better tool for that. $49. Yeah, I'm gonna try to skate past this very carefully. And that's not gonna happen. that's gonna wrap up today's stream. It's 1:15 in the morning. It's been about 3 hours. And no one's here. Because everybody's asleep, but they should be. So. Off this. Close this. Thank you everybody for watching. Anybody that's watching, you know, the VODs of this, your support helps. And thanks again to everybody who is making this wonderful magic happen. So, another stream tomorrow night.